Yeah, so I think we've gone a little bit longer than 15 minutes, but I got one last
All
thing.
right. All right.
We'll chop
Yeah.
it up. But one last thing, you've just kind of talked about. I know your goal is 20 million this year, but what does your next, say, 6 months look like for you? What are you focusing on? Obviously, you've got the goal out here, but what are you kind of focusing on to get to that point that can maybe help some people that might not have a $20 million goal this year, but maybe they want to hit 1 million or something like that.
Sure. Um, Basically, the goal is content, right? Which, like, it's the same thing you're doing right now.
Right.
It's just build the content. We have been a 100% e-commerce driven business up until this point. There's nothing. I don't email content. I don't. I have automated content going to the Instagram account, which is then reposted on the Facebook account, which technically works phenomenally, but audience interaction wise is absolutely horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we are again breaking down all of our systems, all of our social systems, everything else, building up a blog, building up content, becoming, well, the goal is to become an authority in the niche.
Right.
Right. But to do that, blogs, legitimate Instagram accounts, legitimate Facebook pages. My girlfriend's doing something on Pinterest. I don't understand Pinterest. I don't know.
Pictures.
But yeah, exactly. Right. Which I can get that on Instagram. But yeah, it's this year is focused on just not being kind of one of these chop shops that show up and having a legitimate business with a legitimate business model and droves of like fanatical customers. You know what I mean? And if that turns into manufacturing our own products, you know what I mean, designing and building our own products, then that's what it's going to turn into, which really isn't that far of a step, I guess, from where we are. But yeah, we just want to make sure we're a well-rounded company, right?
Right.
And completely redoing our support systems because they have taken a beating in the last little while. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And a piece of advice on that is don't wait, again, for, the whole social aspect. If you have, obviously, if you're running traffic, ad traffic, Facebook, anything like that, Instagram, you're going to have an Instagram page. You're going to have a Facebook page. Get a blog with it and just build it all together. It's so much easier to just build it as you go than doing what I'm doing where I have to break it all down and now rebuild, and I don't have the time for it. I don't have the manpower for it, but I have to make space for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do that first and just build it legitimately from day one. So
yeah. Well, man, that's awesome. I appreciate your time tonight, man. It's been awesome. Definitely looking forward to seeing you guys' growth because as you grow, we grow. And I mean, that's the mindset I have, and that's what we're so passionate about, making sure everything's done right for you guys and for your customers. So, I mean, in the end, we all, it's a win-win for everybody. And when you focus on the right things, you try to help people and do the right things for them, it definitely works out for us. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and cut this one off here. But we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us, and we hope that you got a lot of good information out of this. Thanks again, Dylan, for being here, man, and we'll definitely be talking a bunch.